QAnon conspiracy theorists are rallying to the defense of a woman from Parker who's accused of plotting a child kidnapping with fellow QAnon believers. If you're not familiar with the conspiracy theory, it goes like this. They think that President Trump is engaged in a secret war against satanic pedophiles in the Democratic Party and Hollywood. Conspiracy theorists today are reacting calmly and logically to the news that one of their own has been accused of plotting a kidnapping in Douglas County.
This is ridiculous. What this is, folks, this is Douglas County getting caught being a child sex trafficking ring and trying to go after the person that's outing them. That's the only explanation, because that's the only one that's true.
Cynthia Abcug was arrested in Montana last week. Parker police say that she was plotting what they call a raid with fellow QAnon conspiracy believers, trying to kidnap her son, who'd been taken by Child Protective Services. Police say that Abcug's son was taken from her home because she was suspected of Munchausen by proxy, pretending that her son was sick in order to get attention or money. Abcug has not responded to our request for comment. She's due in court in Montana, where she was arrested this month before that case would move back to Colorado.